Greetings, Elder Blacklight. Now, all my subscribers, I'm going to refer to you not as family, but as God and goddesses. The word God only means one that possesses power and force. Now, even Caucasians are gods and scientists. Sometimes you can equate scientists or science with God. Now, this Caucasian, this scene right here is taken from Django Unchained. Is a slave controller or a overseer. He punishes the slaves. He got a whip in his hand and a Bible in this hand. He's getting ready to whoop this sister. You can hardly see her face. She's tied up to this tree. Now this is rapid fire soul schooling, because this is the kind of knowledge you won't get in grade school or college. But keep watching, because we got the kind of flavor that will save you. Now, they're not going to give you this in school, especially now. They're trying to cut out slavery altogether, give you bits and pieces just of the pleasantries of slavery. But he's the ultimate pimp, going to whip our sisters, brothers, into loving them. That's how pimps do. You know, they treat them nice 1 minute, and then whoop them the next minute or beat them the next minute if they don't do exactly as they tell them to. Now, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad tells us to get root knowledge. Now this knowledge here that I'm giving you, even though it's a movie by Quentin Tarantino, he was sending you a message, but the majority of us didn't really understand it. You know, we couldn't get it. And the overall message was, black man, go and get your woman from the slave master. But he was telling us in this movie how he took her from us. You know, how he made the men submit, punked us out right in front of our women. But now, you know, this was all prophesied to be this way. Because what we're doing now, in this day and time, we're separating the weak ones from the strong ones. Now, we had to be strong to endure all of this punishment. Now, they say, you hear people saying that in the Quran, Prophet Muhammad said you could whoop your woman. Muslims whip their women. Most of them Muslims, what they're doing is they're overprotective. They wear hijabs with a facial mask, covering them up because they don't want the Caucasian raping them, looking upon them and raping them, which they do anyway. But we never did see that. And they say, well, Arabs had slaves. and some Africans had slaves, yeah, but it was a different kind of slavery. We kept our names. If you was a slave back then, you kept your name, you kept your God, you kept your culture, and you could rise to a prominent position. It only lasted a couple of years anyway. But now we're talking about something that's very unusual to be slaves. We're talking about a breaking down and programming and conditioning a people to bow down to the man with the power and the force. Because he said, I'm going to be your God. I'm going to give you a white Jesus. Say that Jesus wasn't a prophet, but he was God, the creator, and he was white. It says so in this book. But when you examine this book right here, which we're going to get into, called the Bible, the Holy Bible, but it ain't so holy because they've been tampering with it. When you examine that book, King James Version has really poisoned the book up. And we're going to show you that. You just got to stick with me. Do you hear me, guys and goddesses? All my subscribers. You must be wanting to be on a higher level. And if you got any questions, hold them. Because doing me showing you these rapid fire soul schooling, all your questions are going to be answered because it's going to match up with what's happening today. It's self-evident, see. It's going to reveal itself, through what's happening today. Now, some ain't going to see it because you might be not on a certain level yet. And some people refuse to see it. They deaf, dumb, and blind because they stubborn. And they think, well, we got it good. We got it good here, man. You could make $1 million. You could hit the lotto. And yeah, fool, but you're giving your money right back. You're not giving it it's not turning over in your community. And we're going to tell you the remedy before you go to hell with the devil. We're going to give you remedies, and we're getting our remedies from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We following him. So, first of all, you got to realize that you're not of the same model as the Caucasian. You got different cats. You got tigers, you got leopards, but they got their own culture. Lions got their own culture. You don't see a lion trying to mate with a leopard. You don't see a leopard trying to mate with a tiger or a cougar or any other of the cats. They all got their own language and culture. I'm Black Light, telling the truth and passing the mic. Truth should be told and not sold. Assalamu alaikum.